Hey everyone, we are going to be looking at solving equations with unknowns on both sides, worded questions. There's a few examples here. There isn't too much practice in this video, but we're just going to have a look at these questions. You can pause the video and have a go with them as you need to. So this is what a worded question might look like. The diagram shows a rectangle. Explain why they're equal to each other and solve to find the value of x. So we're going to need to make an equation here. The reason that these two sides are the same is, well, a rectangle opposite sides are going to have equal length. So that's your reason. And now so it says solve to find x. Well, there's no equation given. So actually there is, it's right here. We sometimes need to make one. So part A might not be given in a question and it just says solve to find x, in which case you would need to know that 9x plus 12 is equal to 4x plus 47. So in order to solve this, you just use the same skills as before. Find the least unknown, which in this case is 4x. And we're going to make a zero pair on both sides of the equal sign. That then becomes 5x plus 12 equals 47. We're then going to take away 12 from both sides. And then that becomes 5x is equal to 35. And then the last step, just to solve it, we are going to get, we're going to divide by 5. So that tells us that x is equal to 6. We can then put this back into the equation here and here to work out the actual lengths. We would have to do 4 times 6 plus 47 and 9 times 6 plus 12. They should actually obviously give you the same answer, and they will. So if you try that, you'll be able to check that works. Okay, here's another example of a worded question. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, so explain why they're equal to each other. Well, it's an isosceles triangle, so isosceles triangle, and the symbol here means that they're going to be equal. So it says calculate the value of x and then calculate the perimeter. So first of all, we need to solve this equation to work out what x is. So 4x plus 15 equals 33 minus 2x. Now I'm going to add 2x to both sides. So this becomes 6x plus 15 equals 33. Now I'm going to take away 15 from both sides. So I'm going to do 33 minus 15. So 6x equals 18. And then I'm going to divide by 6, divide by 6. So x is equal to 3. Now it says calculate the perimeter. So now that we know that x is equal to 3, we are going to have to substitute it into all of these values and then add them up, because we want to add up all the sides. So we'll do that one by one. 4 times 3 plus 15. We're going to do 33, take away 2 times 3, and 5 times 3. So these are the sides given. Now let's just work these out. So the first one is going to be 12 plus 15. So that's going to be 27. Then we've got 33 take away 6. So that's going to give us 27 again. And actually we should have known that because it's an isosceles, it has to match. And then you've got 5 times 3 is 15. So we're going to add these all up. So 27 plus 27 plus 15 is going to give you 69. Now there's no units given, so you just write the word units. Usually it might be, for example, centimeters or something like that. So 69 units is the perimeter of the shape. Okay, so that's an example of a couple of examples of worded questions. Have a look at this question. You're going to need to make an equation and then solve it to find out what x is. Pause the video if you need more time. I'm going to start working through it. So it says write an equation in terms of x. Well, if x goes in and you multiply it by 8, you end up with 8x. If you then add 42, that's going to be plus 42, and then the output is equal to x. So that's equal to x. So that's your equation, slightly odd looking one here. And it says solve the equation to find the value of x. Now it does say the input has the same value as the output. So in this case, to solve this, we want to add or subtract the least unknown. Now in this case, 1x is less than 8x. So we're going to take away 1x from both sides. So this becomes 7x plus 42 equals 0. Now I'm going to need to take away 42 from both sides because I want to isolate x. So 7x equals negative 42. So we can see our answer is going to be a negative 1. So we're going to now do, we're going to divide by 7. So x is equal to negative 42 divided by 7 is going to give you negative 6. So your answer is x equals negative 6. So notice we've got unknowns on both sides here. The other part of this topic, in case you weren't sure about all of these three questions, is forming and solving equations, because we had to form an equation to work this out. Okay, those are the worded questions. I may make some more videos on this playlist to get some more practice in, but for now, that's going to be fine. I hope you found that useful. I'll see you in the next video.